Okay, gonna do a review of the BORA saw stand. I bought these not too long ago, using them for a couple of projects. So the shorter one is the way it comes from the factory. It's about 36 inches is the max height. You see here, it's just under 36. Okay, and this is maxed out. All right, this bolt is only 1.25 inches. This is tightened all the way, and you still have all this left. You could raise it if you needed to, if you had a longer bolt. Now the bolt is an M8 by 1.25. So I needed to get higher than 3 feet for a lightweight project that I had to do. I don't want to bend over. So I got longer bolts. I got an 1.75 bolt. I should have got a 2-inch bolt, but it's fine because the 1.75 doesn't let me put this nut. You see the nut right there to lock it in, lock it on the handle. This little boot broke already. This is maxed out, like I said, and it already cracked. But now I can't, to max out this one. This is really overkill. I don't think I'd ever put it this high. But it's about almost 9-inch difference, right? So I needed to go to like 42 inches, so I didn't want to bend over for the project I was working on. So it worked fine. And like I said, this is maxed out, and it wobbles, yes. This doesn't, a little bit. But that's just the ground I'm on. This is, like I said, maxed out totally. If you can look down there, I'm almost right at the end of the shaft there. So I don't think you'd ever go this high, but for a lightweight project, it's fine, if you stabilize it. I was only at like 42 inches, it worked great for my purpose. But my issue was, since then, I've used it for heavier projects, and to get it to stay at the height I needed it, I had to tighten it in between these welds. These welds are about 5 inches apart, and it bent in here. So now this is flat. Then it comes out and flattens out again. So what I had to do, well, I'll show you. So if I loosen this up, it should only go down as you're loosening it, right? But you see how much it drops till you get to the next weld. So once I get to the spot where I was working, this is at the weld here, right? It's pretty. Oops, I didn't take much pressure to push that down, but it drops a good 5 to 6 inches to get to the, and it shouldn't do that, right? It should be pretty solid. But you get to the weld and it's okay, but then you get past the weld, it drops down to the next weld. So that's my biggest gripe with these saw stands. The rollers are nice, you got the wheels too, but the adjustment on these things needs to be better, in my opinion anyway. But I'm making it work for what I need it for, and just thought I'd write a little review. All right, have a good day.